All right, yesterday we talked about the 30-day WBC weigh-in for Gennady Golovkin and the alleged weight for Canelo Alvarez being 175 and Golovkin weighing in with the WBC at 175. This your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with that real boxing talk, boxing clinic. Shout out to the LDBC, the YCBC. One time for the one time, all that good ish. And let's get into it. I'm trying to keep this fight relevant, man, and I'm gonna keep pushing it. But I don't understand why Gennady Golovkin is going through the 30-day weigh-in for WBC, and I hope he's not giving the WBC a percentage of his purse for this fight, because if he is, he a fucking fool. They really fucked themselves, by trying to force Canelo to fight Golovkin, and then Canelo drops their belt, and then now he doesn't want anything to do with the WBC. So how they fuck themselves is usually the sanctioning bodies get 3% of the purse. And each fighter's purse that's fighting for it. Because Ndongo and Crawford is paying 6 figures in purses. But when it gets to the upper echelon fighters that make the big bucks, like Mayweather, Canelo, Pacquiao, Cotto, they usually take less percentage of the cut, for the sanctioning body fees, because they make more money. So it's going to equal out regardless, if you understand what I'm saying. 3% from a guy like Crawford and 3% from a guy like Mayweather purse is totally, two different things. 3% from Crawford can be what? $1 million purse. It could be a little bit of nothing. 3% of $100 million purse, that's a lot. So most fighters that's on that level, they don't need the belts no more. So, it's either they cut the percentage down the sanctioning body fee, or, the fighters say, fuck your belt. And then the sanctioned body belt loses money regardless, and then they lose notoriety with one of the biggest stars in the sport. In this situation, Canelo Alvarez is not fighting for the WBC belt, and the shit don't look like it's going to change. He elected to fight for the IBF and the WBA belt. Now, immediately after, K2 Promotion said the WBC belt will be on the line, but that's some bullshit. That's propaganda, false propaganda. They trying to, push that bullshit. It's not on the line. And I don't understand why Golovkin is going through the 30-day weigh-in and shit like that. Because Canelo, 30 days out to the fight, and he still ain't did that shit. He didn't do the 30-day WBC weigh-in yesterday. 30 days was yesterday, So he's not a part of the fight, regardless. Not part of the fight. He's not a part of the WBC part of the fight. So why is they still trying to, push this 30-day weigh-in, this WBC, just to get their name out there? But they fucked themselves, though, by trying to force a purse split and trying to put 15-day negotiation period with Canelo Alvarez. He turned the tables on their bitch ass, and I'm glad that he did it. Even though I said the WBC have done a lot for Canelo Alvarez, that is true. But I'm glad that he flipped the script on these hoe-ass sanctioning belt bodies. Excuse my French. I'm glad. Fuck that belt, man. Save your 3%, cuz. Or say your 2 or 1% they're going to take from you. Save your money, man. Fuck them. They gonna try to, put a fucking Mexican, put a fucking, generic fucking, Save-A-Lot brand Mexican over a real fucking Mexican. So they wanted that motherfucker to have the belt that bad in Golovkin. Mixed Mexican style. They wanted to force the fight that bad. No, they wanted Golovkin to have a fucking belt. But I don't understand why, because Canelo brings more money. And now they fucked themselves up out of extra 3% from Canelo Alvarez. Canelo ain't getting the 3% from Canelo, but Golovkin dumbass gonna let him take the 3% for what? You're not even defending the belt and you still paying them sanctioned body fees. You dumb motherfucker! What is you thinking about? Ice Cube voice. Man, you better save your motherfucking 3%. That belt ain't on the goddamn line. Win, lose, or draw, that's your goddamn belt. And Canelo ain't fighting for it. So he gonna let them fuck them fuck him with no Vaseline? You out your motherfucking mind. These motherfuckers are stupid. You ain't defending the belt though. He ain't. Cause Canelo ain't fighting for the belt. And I don't think most people understand that. They think, Canelo gonna come around and fight for the belt. No, he ain't doing that shit. He ain't fucking with Mauricio Suleiman Jr. Them motherfuckers didn't apologize and everything. They gonna have to wash this motherfucking feet and send 10 bad WBC bitches down to Canelo Alvarez's house and get it popping with that motherfucker and more. And a bag of money sent to his house tax-free. Because he ain't fucking with him, dog. And Canelo is a real motherfucker. I fuck with Canelo. Now, at first, I ain't like the little motherfucker. And I don't like a lot of motherfuckers coming in the game. You gotta show me, man. After Adrian Broner, after that false fucking alarm that motherfucker set off, nigga, motherfuckers just gotta show me. That's why I'm hard on fighters. Cause I'll never let a motherfucker play me like Adrian Broner played me no more. And if you're wondering, that's why I'm hard on these motherfuckers. They got to show me. You beating 10C fighters and a B- fighter, that shit ain't gonna work. You gotta show me some B+ fighters you beating or some B fighters. At least before I start to really feel you and really fuck with you. I ain't too keen on none of these new motherfuckers, man. They gonna have to show me other than Andre Ward. And that's just keeping it 100. I'm not, lusting and salivating over none of these boxers. Some of these dudes on here that got channels, they admit it, fanboys. I'm not a fanboy of nobody. I'm a fanboy of boxing. Good fucking boxing. I'm trying to get into the little guys and shit like that. And I'm trying to get into that smarter way shit. That shit hard, but they very entertaining. There's a lot of skill down there. But Canelo, man, what you thinking? I mean, Golovkin, what you thinking about, bruh? We gonna...